just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's a give to Ford. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Let's go now.
Ford running to the right. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
This time it's a passing play. Gets this to Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Come on, set.
Jeanty there to grab it. And this one does not go far. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
A 36-yard attempt.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Mostert on the return. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Here comes their offense out again. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for 1 play last drive, and they found the end zone. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Sunday.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Here we go. You know what? Indy.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. That one's complete right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
There we go.
From the gun, Smith. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Oh no, they get him yet again! Grant tailpit in to pick it off. And the Browns get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Browns and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the ground with Ford. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready up!
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Setting up a throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go!
He'll throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Two timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's first and 10.
There we go, Simone! 53.
Smith back to throw. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Browns.
Here's second and 2. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready!
Throwing is Smith. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Going right back to Mostert. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hey, here we go, hey. Slow ball, slow ball.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Here we go, here we go. Slow ball, slow ball.
Back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Here he is to throw. He'll get this to Tucker. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
Now a big 2-point try coming for these Raiders.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have saved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 29.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Browns getting their offense out there. Still time to go, Bronk, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll throw it. Connection made to Jeanty. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. They're on him again, and he goes down again. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Raiders winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.